Hello, I hope your day is going well. Alright, so I'm happy to be recording this video because it's going to be about a set of new features within Linkter, and it's something that we are calling Linkter 2.0, mostly because we feel like it's a major breakthrough in how we can leverage AI to help with the internal linking process. We're quite happy with the first set of features that we launched a few months back, but right now I feel like the AI automation for internal linking has gotten to next level. But it also allows you to sort of like remain in control and help you stay flexible in how you want those internal links integrated. So a lot of the stuff stayed the same because we feel like we had a good first like engine in place that kind of drives all of the recommendations, but the actual integration work was still not there. So with these new features, I feel like we have taken like a major step towards fully automating the internal linking process. So yeah, in today's video, I just want to show you this set of new features and run you through everything that you should be knowing about. So as always, we have a test dummy website that we built specifically for the purpose of showing you how we can leverage AI and leverage Linkter to help you build internal links. This website doesn't have any specific use case outside of this, and it's basically AI generated content at scale with no like keyword research, just a bunch of different topics that are somewhat similar and semantically relevant. That's going to help us demonstrate the power of Linkter. So for that, we are going to be using Copilot today. And as always, like Copilot kind of remain the same. We have on the left, we have the recommendation section, which are basically the internal linking recommendations on your website that are divided into two different categories or two different type of matching. We have matching by post topic and also matching by post content. These are essentially the recommendations between two different pages, and they are listed by the level of matching. So at the top, you have the pages that are a better match in terms of like how semantically relevant they are, and that's being shown in the percentages. The first URL is always the source post, and the second one is the target post. In this case, the content is that does creatine make you poop, as well as does creatine make you shit, which are kind of very similar topics. So they have like 85% of matching, but they are not necessarily a good example just because they're too similar. In an actual website, these two topics will likely be a single topic, so we're not going to be doing that one. I'll show you some of the implementation on a topic that's a little bit better. So let's take this one that I selected, like creatine in steak, how much you get per serving, and managing hunger with creatine, tips to balance your diet. I feel like this is a good match. Linkter is saying that it's a 78% semantic match, and I feel like on a topic level, when I look at the titles, like a food topic like creatine in steak, as well as how to manage hunger with creatine, I feel like those two topics can be connected with an internal link. So we're gonna do that. On the right, as always, you have the page overview. So what we're doing here, in case you haven't watched some of the earlier videos we put out on our YouTube channel, we are taking in all of the content from WordPress. We're basically pulling in this page in here. As you can see, this is the content of that page, and we pulled all of that in. The reason why we are doing this is to provide you with the context of the actual page. So when you're building the internal link, I think it's highly important that you know where the internal link will be placed in the actual content. In terms like a lot of SEOs don't want the internal link to be necessarily placed maybe in the first paragraph or something like that. They want it in a specific place. But in case you don't care about that, you can just go into the link opportunities, and you will only see the actual sentences that we're recommending to be changed. But in this case, we will be using the page overview just to show you how all of it works. So as you can see, we have like two different opportunities. So for each of these internal linking matches that we find, we are giving you two different link opportunities within the actual content that we feel like are best matched in terms of like semantic similarity, basically. So as you can see, content to be replaced is giving you a small little paragraph that Linkter kind of finds to be good, and the same goes for the other one, and it's basically giving you this little box that allows you to make changes. Now, for anyone who doesn't want to leverage AI to make those changes and just wants to leverage AI to find the actual connections, you can make manual connections by changing content here, and that's completely okay. You can use this box and make any kind of link that you want and basically apply it to the website. But for those of you who want to actually use AI within this process as well, by letting AI kind of make those changes for you, you can use two different features. So the first one, as you can see below, we have keywords, which is our own way of providing with specific keywords that we feel like is relevant to the target post. So the target post is managing hunger with creatine, and we think that the following keywords might be relevant, like creatine intake, creatine and appetite, and balancing creatine in diet. So these are not necessarily always exact matches, as you can see, just because these also take into the account what is the actual context of the paragraph that is being changed, in order to ensure that the context of the source page and the context of the target page are relevant, and we are not necessarily just forcing a random internal link with a specific anchor text where it doesn't make sense, right? So what you can do, if you like any of these, like creatine and appetite, you can click on that, and what will immediately happen is the content will get changed. It will get adapted to add that internal link with your choice. If you choose any other one, you can also do that. It's gonna change it, and it's gonna apply that link towards that post. Again, any of these, and it's gonna keep changing, right? It gives you three options and gives you a chance to apply them immediately, right? But naturally, you may not want or feel like any of these are good for you. You want something different, and that's why we built the AI enhanced linking. You click on that button and you will be met with this window where you can choose the AI model. We are currently supporting integrations with OpenAI and Anthropic. I mostly use GPT-4o for any of these. We have some of the applied keywords based on some of our like internal data, but we also have like the recommended keywords by letting AI analyze your target post and saying, okay, so these seem like relevant anchor text, which again, if you're doing SEO, they might not actually be like keyword based or anything like that. We're not taking actual keyword data to generate these. These are just good ideas from like a contextual perspective, and for the most part, they will often be like a good contextual anchor text, but not necessarily like an exact match placement. Unless say I gets it right by accident, but it will not be based on any keyword data, at least not at the moment. But what you can do is always you can add your own custom keyword. In case you like any of these, you can also say, okay, let's go with this one, reduce hunger with creatine, because it's like managing hunger with creatine, reduce hunger with creatine. That's kind of like a partial match there. You can click on that and the AI will do its own magic in order to rewrite this paragraph to include the internal link with this anchor text. And as you can see, it added another sentence in there doing that exactly. You can also revert if you don't like it. You can do custom keyword custom keyword integration, sorry. And I'll go with something like how to manage hunger with creatine, for example, as my custom keyword integration, because I want that exact match to be placed within this sentence. It's also always a good idea to actually read this and see if it's even possible, or if it even makes sense to go with something like this. For the purpose of this video, I'm not doing that. I just want to show you how it works. But yeah, it may not make sense, and sometimes if you try to force it, it's just gonna sound weird no matter what, right? And you can also provide like additional instructions in like, basically this is additional prompting that you can provide to AI on how you want that custom keyword to be integrated within this paragraph here. For now, I'm just gonna leave it empty, but you can write something like integrate in a specific sentence, or like integrate in a specific way, use this or that kind of language, and so on, right? But let's keep that, and we can click create enhanced paragraph, and again, AI is gonna do its own thing to add the content necessary to add this internal link. And if you're happy, we can click save. As you can see now, this changed as well. We can just go apply link, and we will have that internal link added in. So I feel like this is a major breakthrough in how we are leveraging AI to build internal links, just because it's much faster. You can pretty much pick any of these opportunities. And what will happen when you choose an actual opportunity is that you don't have to work hard to figure out how you can actually integrate that internal link. You can let AI figure out the best places and also the best ways to add that, either by changing some of the existing content or by adding another sentence and adding another paragraph, whether just by direct prompting it. And you can have as much flexibility as you want, right? You can, choose what is already there, but you can choose any anchor text you want and integrate in any possible way you desire. So yes, I think this is it for this video. I just wanted to show you how the new features work, and I'm gonna let you explore this, because I've been now building internal links with this new set of features for the last couple of days, and it's been basically amazing just by allowing me to go through each of these and adding pretty much every internal link. I feel like now our semantic matching has come to that level where we find the pretty good recommendations between the different pages, but we also allow you to leverage AI into incorporating that internal link kind of seamlessly without much effort, and you pretty much don't have to actually figure out where and how to integrate, and you can just use any of these options to let you do that for you. So yeah, let me know if you have any feedback. I would love to hear what are your actual thoughts on our latest features and whether you like them. So, and talk to you in next video. Bye.